Clouds darken the skies of New York, but not the spirit of Occupy Wall Street protesters.
All week, Occupy Wall Street.
Plastic tarps, umbrellas, and raincoats were covering large sections of Liberty Square as demonstrators prepared to march toward the office of one of America's largest banks, J.P. Morgan Chase.
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you!
During that procession, police arrested 4 people after some mutual pushing and shoving on the streets. Some media reports blame the protesters for the commotion, but that's nothing new for this movement. Elements of the mainstream media have used words like thugs and criminals when characterizing people here.
I really could have sat down and wrote almost for word what they would say about the people down here and about the cause in general, how they would miss the bigger point and all the little points too, and they would try to paint all of us down here as trash, as drug addicts, I heard lazy, freeloading, don't have jobs. I took a day off. I'm a small business owner to come down here. It cost me money and everything else, and I'm happy to do it.
We had a religious procession with community leaders come down here. Many well-respected community members have come through. We have students, we have union members, so it's really very disingenuous to present this as some sort of a drug den.
Another element of potential conflict that's developing is how protesters shelter themselves from the rain. Police have told them no tents of any kind or permanent structures can be built in the park. Exhausted participants, some who have been here since the beginning, slept wherever they could find space while raindrops fell. This isn't the first time that protesters have had to deal with inclement weather. The first week of this demonstration, it rained for 3 straight days. And organizers say they're already preparing for temperature drops, which are expected to take place over the next several weeks. They've already begun taking donations for blankets and jackets. Later in the day, hundreds of union workers flooded into the park to show their support.
I think it's about the share of wealth in this country, how workers are doing. This is a really hard time, and a lot of our members are really suffering. And there's a lot of benefits that are being taken away, and trying to make sure that we can hang on and make sure that everyone has a good quality of life.
Protesters plan more moving rallies that target America's banks over the next few days. Another attempt to make sure that Wall Street CEOs and executives hear their message loud and clear, rain or shine. Gary Anthony Ramsey, Press TV, New York.